Hey guys, it's Wheeling the Gamer Girl here, and since this is the 10th anniversary of Teletoon's most popular show back in the 2010s decade is Atomic Puppets. So actually, before we get started in this video, I would like to say happy 10th anniversary to Atomic Puppet. It has actually been 10 years since the show has been released on Teletoon, and it was actually a great opportunity for those preteens and teenagers to watch Atomic Puppet before the show got cancelled in 2017. Okay, so let me tell you what the show is about. For those people who are new to this channel, I will tell you what Atomic Puppet is about. So the show includes a 12-year-old boy named Joey Felt and a puppet named AP. Originally, AP was actually Mookie's sidekick, but after Mookie betrayed him, he was turned into a puppet. And with the help of Joey, they become Atomic Puppet. So in episodes like Erlenmeyer's Revenge and Hero's Holiday, these two episodes are the only ones that Joey and AP do not power up. As well as this, we do see a lot of the transformation sequences with AP and Joey, and this is actually because when a villain actually strikes Mega City, eventually Joey and AP will come to the rescue. As well as this, their first transformation appearance actually appeared in Sick Day. So actually when Joey was sick in bed, AP convinces him to power up to just save the city. Eventually, the Dust Bunnies come along and attack the people. They realize that Mookie was the one behind this, so actually when Mookie gets the spotlight, Joey and AP weren't satisfied because it was their line to do it, but after a few attempts to get rid of the Dust Bunnies, Joey and AP managed to win. And eventually in some episodes of Atomic Puppet, they will actually have either a happy ending or a bad ending. Eventually that actually happens to a lot of episodes as well, and I do believe, there are some bad and there are some good endings as well as this. Atomic Puppet didn't have like a lot of specials is because the show itself only aired for a single season, and I do recall that there are some Christmas specials back in December of 2016, like Snow Maniac and Hero's Holiday. Yes, these episodes actually aired during Christmas, and these two are the last episodes to air in the 2016's decade. As well as this, Mookie Gets the Power is actually a 2017 episode. As well as this, from Mookie Gets the Power until the Big Shift, yes, these ones are all 2017 episodes. Okay, so you may have been wondering, like, why doesn't like all the episodes like air until 2020 or till the present day? And why does Atomic Puppet have to get cancelled? Well, for you guys to answer that question, the reason why Atomic Puppet did get cancelled is because the ratings were low. Not a lot of people actually watched Atomic Puppet, and as well as this, the popularity was declining rapidly. A lot of fans especially petitioned for a second season, and I do recall that one user actually spammed on the comment section to have a Super Noobs and Atomic Puppet crossover, but that is not going to happen is because one, what the users did say was actually false. Actually, Super Noobs was aired in 2015 and got cancelled in 2019, while Atomic Puppet, on the other hand, got cancelled in 2017, just for a single season only. And if I'm not mistaken, for Super Noobs, I think it's also a popular Canadian show, which only aired for 2 seasons. I don't know if the show actually airs right here on the other TV stations. I don't think so. It's just my opinion. So, yeah, that's just the way it is. As well as this, Atomic Puppet did have a YouTube channel. It's been 10 years since, the channel had a lot of videos. They actually did upload like character profiles, trailers. They did that until 2017 with their final video called The Big Shift Part 2, where Joey and AP had to fight villains, especially for Mookie and Professor Tightgrip, which they teamed up together. Eventually, though, we don't know if Mookie and Professor Tightgrip are able to fight more villains, and as well as this, yes, the show actually got cancelled. And there was actually one episode where Pauline did team up with Joey and AP, but Joey tells Pauline that one great battle doesn't make you a hero. I have mentioned this before in the video on the Sword Sisters episode, and I did say this: one great battle doesn't make you a hero. It always takes you time to practice, getting good in the hang of the skills. And I do remember in one episode, yes, Pauline did change into her Sword Sister outfit to team up with Joey and AP, but when AP and Pauline didn't get along, I think Pauline actually snapped back at him, and I think she and AP had a very rough relationship. So yeah, that's what happened. As well as this, the YouTube channel for Atomic Puppet was inactive for 7 years until they came back in 2024, releasing their full episode of Sick Day, which is actually the season premiere of Atomic Puppet. So eventually, yes, they actually wanted to do like compilations of the episodes, like not really in random order, but they also wanted to add the specials as well, including the 22 2-minute segment episodes. And that's why it happened. So basically there was a confusion with the videos, because normally they would probably get mixed up with the 2017 episodes like The Switch, Heroes Hall of Fame, Laser Takes Over, Pinch Nurse, and also Little AP. Yes, these episodes were also mixed up as well, so please do ignore the mistake. I know it is not their fault because they actually came back from YouTube, uploading videos from Tuesday and Friday. That is actually their schedule. So basically, back then, they didn't really have a schedule and they didn't really have a routine when to upload these videos. But as of now, Atomic Puppet does upload videos on Tuesday and Friday. That is actually the exception of, when they take a break, because I would normally get a notification that say that there is another video on Atomic Puppet having a compilation episode, and that's one of the reasons why they uploaded in the first place. So yeah, that actually does happen a lot, and eventually these episodes right here, they are sometimes combined with the two specials such as Worm Boy and also the Big Shift as well. I do believe Atomic Puppet did air 2 specials. They didn't air a lot compared to some of the popular shows like The Simpsons, Steven Universe, The Loud House, The Fairly Odd Parents, and so many other popular shows that aired a lot of specials and aired a lot of seasons. And I do recall that some of the episodes from each of the shows, they actually did proceed more than a single season. Unlike Atomic Puppet itself and the other Teletoon shows, yes, these shows only aired for a single season. They did not air for, like more than a season though. Because, popularity declines, the show gets cancelled. And eventually you guys may be wondering, Atomic Pauline episode, you guys may have been wondering about it. When will it air? Well, it's been cancelled, so there's no need to air Atomic Pauline, even though Pauline actually got her superhero suit, which mentions online auction, and did team up with Atomic Puppet once. Although she and Princess Vortico never talked a lot, eventually she calls Pauline the greatest hero of all time. And that's one of the reasons why she and Pauline did duel in the episode Sword Sisters. Even though Pauline doesn't really join AP and Joey for any villainy requests or, sidekicks like defeating villains, I do believe that there are some episodes which includes Joey and AP fighting back, and I'm not sure why Pauline was actually absent for so many episodes. I do notice that Pauline did get major roles in the episodes like Sword Sisters, Erlenmeyer's Revenge, and also Warm Boy, Part 1 and Part 2. Yes, it is actually mentioned in the Wikipedia that she did get major roles in the series. Eventually, though, it is unknown if the rest of the citizens from Mega City will know Joey and AP's identity. And eventually, the only people who know their identity is Pauline Bell, which is Joey's best friend, Warren Beasley, the next door neighbor, and Phil Felt. Although Joey's dad didn't know that AP and Joey are actually heroes. This doesn't go on until the Big Ship Part 2, where AP actually tells his dad the story about all it all started when AP was turned into a puppet, and that's how the episode ends. So you may be wondering, are you really that sure Atomic Puppet will still be on YouTube and will be uploading the compilation videos? Well, yes, they do have a schedule on when to upload these videos. As mentioned before, they only upload videos on Tuesdays and Fridays only, right here. However, if you're in a different time zone, it would normally air on Monday and Thursday. So it actually depends on where you live, alright? So it doesn't matter like what time zone you live in, just as long as you live like, in the correct time zone, that still doesn't matter. As well as this, I did mention in the video before that Atomic Puppet used to air on Disney XD Asia from 2016 to 2020. Eventually, the last episode that Atomic Puppet did air, if I'm not mistaken, they did air like 5 episodes back in August of 2020, and by then it was actually replaced with Freaktown. And yes, Freaktown was actually the last show that was airing on Disney XD Asia just before the shutdown 5 years ago. Eventually, though, the episodes from Atomic Puppet were no longer airing on TV. They took it off almost like 6 years ago during the pandemic. It was actually really sad that Atomic Puppet is gone, even though there were some websites to watch on YouTube. There wasn't a lot until right now, because we do have like the compilation episode, and I do believe like all of the episodes were uploaded on YouTube, and they were actually for 9 hours, so you guys can check it out. Anyways, guys, that's all I need to say for Atomic Puppet's 10th anniversary. And again, I would like to say is happy 10th anniversary to Atomic Puppet. As well as this, I hope the YouTube channel keeps going, and please do note that sometimes they won't air episodes on the same date. They will sometimes take a break, and that's the way it happens to some of the channels as well. So if you like this video, please just give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Anyways, guys, that's all I have to say. This is me signing off.